Well, all right. Welcome to Universal. We're going to take a look and see what all we can see today. 2026, see what is going on. I should have stayed here last night. Should have stayed here last night because time I finally was able to go to sleep with all the fireworks up in the Winter Garden, I probably could have just left here and got in bed earlier and went to sleep earlier because I probably would have been more tired. But yeah, the fireworks went on all night last night in Winter Garden. I was really amazed that they kept them going that long last night. I mean, I think I heard the big boomer about 12 o'clock, and then they continued on until about 2, I believe. Could not believe that they were still shooting them off that late. But I appreciate you everybody stopping in with me here. I've kind of took a little walking tour already of Universal already, of the studios here, just to see what was going on. Snapping some pictures mainly. It's time to get in the flow of everything. Happy New Year, Michael. Happy New Year, Mr. Robinson. Happy New Year. Blue skies again. Yeah, look at them skies. Not a cloud in the sky. Not a cloud in the sky. I was going to go to Epic Universe today until I pulled up the prices for it. Right now, as a pass holder, just a regular day ticket today was $199 for today for Epic Universe. And pass holder dropped it down to $179. I was like, that's way out of my ball game right now. Way out of my ball game. Happy New Year, Ralph. I haven't looked to see watch Rick's stream yet from last night. Hope it went well for him. It looked like it was going good there when I did look at it before I went to bed last night. It looked like it was going pretty good for him. But yeah, $179 for an Epic Universe Pass ticket today. It's pretty hefty for me, come out of my pocket. So I bypassed on that, and we're here today. When I came through here earlier, Maryland was out. They got a lot of the Macy's doing some picture meet and greets out here right now. Looks like Maryland's up here on the main stage right now. I'm kind of playing with my mic, so that's the reason I didn't come on. Somehow it disconnected. So for 2026, I really see nothing different here in Hollywood. There is nothing going to be different in Hollywood here that I could think of. Just do not see them having to make any changes here in Hollywood. You know, the Five and Dime, Schwab's Pharmacy, you'll continue to get your tribute stores here. Mel's is not going. Oh, I forgot. Big rumor now, Ralph. You probably could have helped me out with this because I've not been able to look into it. What's the big rumor for the makeup show? Have you heard anything on that? It's Rick's. I've not been able to watch anything on Rick's here lately. I know it's probably where everything's coming from. Got the Maryland show over here right now. She's over here singing Santa Baby. But yet, do not know anything on the makeup show here, and I have rumors are that it will be closing and getting refurbed. It just seems like they just did that, probably for an update for this last Frankenstein, maybe. Doing some of the makeup for that Frankenstein movie that just came out on Netflix, because it was I think that guy was sitting in that chair for 8 hours to put that makeup on. So I think that might be what's going on there. we're going to head on back into the Simpsons, back into DreamWorks. And I'm going to tell you what I still think they should do it. I just, because I always go back there and ring the gong, and I just don't see a lot of people. Refresh of the show. Okay. So they're going to change the show up a little bit for the makeup show. So, I mean, my daughter, that's my daughter's. She goes there and she'll watch it. My daughter, she's texting me right now. I just called her before I went live there. She was up in Greenville, North Carolina with her boyfriend. But yeah, she'll watch that show 3 or 4 times in one day. Sometimes she'll get in that mood that she just wants to sit back there and watch it. So she'll sit there and just go repeatedly back and forth for the makeup show. But yeah, I could see them refreshing that. That probably would not be a bad thing to refresh the show. Come up with some different stuff. How you doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hope everything is good. But I do appreciate everybody joining me today. Make sure you hit that like button for me. More likes we get, the more people to put the stream in front of. But we will be stopping over at the Hard Rock to go up and look at the progress for the replacement for Rip Ride Rocket. We're going to go back in the back by New York and take a look at it back there. I went back there and snapped some pictures so I could zoom in and take a look and see if I could see anything, any indications of anything. All right, so SpongeBob SquarePants, I think he is safe this year. There's nothing going to happen back here with SpongeBob. Too much merchandise investment already there. E.T. will never leave this park. I think Spielberg would cut all ties with Universal if they did that. So as long as Steven Spielberg is alive, E.T. will not go anywhere. We got Shrek out here in the swamp meet and greet. Got Gabby over here in her playhouse. Got the King coming out for a meet and greet. Always good to see the King.
Come on, Artie. No.
So these construction walls have been up for a while. There's Shrek. It's just Shrek today. Just Shrek today. But yeah, these construction walls have been up for a while here. So they've got some water issues going on here. Hey, Renee, David. But yeah, this area just, DreamWorks, they just finished this, last year? Or 2 years ago, I guess, in the spring. Would have been 2 years ago now. It's amazing how time flies. It's really amazing. But yeah, it's just a water issue, I think, with the there's Shrek Swamp there, people running around up there playing around. I do love the way they did this area, all the way up to the area you go into Kung Fu Panda. Poe's Kung Fu Training Camp, I guess it is. The show over here is really good. I really do enjoy the show here, Imagination. That's a really good show. It kind of starts off slow, but then it takes off. It's a really good show. Got the Troll coaster back here.
I know. Let's try it.
They could have. I think they could have done something here.
No, they were very.
It still beats me up too bad when I ride it. It beats my knees up a little bit too bad. But Poe's Kung Fu Training Camp. You know, you do see the kids come back here somewhat. but I think they could have had something back here in this slot right here that would have been a better fit. All they did was reface everything here. Yeah, if I wasn't going to say anything, I was up by the entrance there when I started. I turned the stream on. Yeah, they've got some issues up there right now. They need to fix. Hey, hello, Doug. Happy New Year. Okay, SpongeBob movie's coming out, and Renee, you've seen the previews for that. I haven't seen the previews for that. I'll have to see if I can check it out. But right now we got time for the gong of resounding resonance, and looks like you got no clothes hanging up to dry. Got no clothes hanging up to dry today. But yeah, I think this area here was better suited. Oh my God! Right off the bat, folks, that's it. That is it. I think it was better set up for a carousel with DreamWorks characters. I mean, you think about it. It's right there where the gong would be at. Would be the very center of it, maybe a little bit over to the right. But they had plenty. She got a good one too. They've got plenty of room here. Merry-go-round. I'm sorry, merry-go-round. Yeah. They could have put a merry-go-round in here. I guess merry-go-round, carousel, they both the same thing. Just not a Ferris wheel. They don't have a Ferris wheel on property, no. It's amazing that you got a 2 parks here, and 3 parks now. I guess Disney, none of Disney's parks have one either. But you would always think that that would be one of the first things that you would plan. They got the carousel over, merry-go-round over in Islands, Dr. Seuss, but Seuss Landing. But I think that would have worked out really well back here in this spot. Let me know what you think. If you think it would have been, you like this area here, or if you think that would have worked out better. But yeah, you got too much water. You got a lot of water issues back here. And that would bring people back here, a lot more people back here, if you had a really, really good merry-go-round back here. Or something, one more ride back in this area here. I just don't see a lot of people doing the Kung Fu Panda show. I mean, you could have had Kung Fu Panda back here. But it's amazing they don't do a meet and greet back here too with Kung Fu Panda. A full-time setup. I saw the King. Well, last night during the stream last night we saw the King. But they did a great job with shade back here. That's the best thing they did back here with shade. The fountain here is good. I like the fountain. Amusement parks do Ferris wheel. Yeah. Hey Ken, how you? Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back. Thank you. I appreciate it. Was looking at ranking all of the Universal resorts of using the criteria of ease of getting to the parks, pools, food. Yeah, Ferris wheels are hard to theme, but merry-go-rounds now, that's easy. That's an easy one. You know, they could have. DreamWorks has got so many characters that they could have used. You got carriages. You got the carriages with Shrek. I mean, there's just so many different animals. Gabby. Got so many different animals you could have put on the kids on the back of. I mean, I think that was I think that's a miss back there with them. Just personally, I mean, that's just, I think that would have worked out better. Patrick, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Now, how many people really stop in here and see this show here now? I think me and Gina, we've been coming, I don't know how long we've been coming. I think we watched it last year for the first time. And she pretty much had to drag me in there that day to watch that. I mean, it was cute once I watched it, but not something that, definitely not anything that I'm going to beat the door down to come in here and watch is the animal actors on location. That's kind of a got 5 shows today until 5 o'clock. Park is closing at 10 tonight. Is what time the park is closing. I got brought the big camera out. I'm gonna try to take some night photos over in Islands of Adventure. Play around for a little bit. Got to be at the golf course in the morning, but so can't be out too late. Blocked out of Disney for one more day for today. That's it. We'll be at Magic Kingdom tomorrow night or tomorrow at some point in time. About to do the love meter here. Gina had a great time in Charleston. She's home. They had a really good time down there. Oh, you loved that show? Okay. Yeah, man, the show wasn't bad. I guess you could say once I got in there, I was all right with it. It's just something that, it's just one of those, I don't really think about it. That's not on my radar when I come here. Probably even need to show it a little bit more. Maybe it might get a little bit popular. I don't know. All right. Take a break, yeah. I would say that would be the best thing about it. Oh, codfish. Codfish, that is embarrassing. Oh my gosh, codfish. I had a good break there. I would say probably the best use for that is, Renee, is the Mardi Gras. I would think that's probably the most people that's in there during the day is during the Mardi Gras when they're setting up for Mardi Gras. All right, so This area, all that speculation. They're going to take the Simpsons out. They're going to take the Simpsons out. Simpsons will be gone. Pikachu. They're going to put Pokemon back here with Pikachu running around. I think those rumors have almost slowly. They have died a slow death as far as this area here of the park, of it becoming Pokemon back here. I think they got Simpsons for a while. I don't think they're really going to do anything. Boo! Okay.
Should we meet here?
Now, what's the booth for the animal actors or for this area here, Jennifer? Yeah, I don't see them. I think they need to fight for that, for this, to keep this here, because it just fits. The Simpsons just fits in so well here in this park. Just don't see them doing anything. It's going to be a big fight with Disney for that, but I just don't see them doing anything with that. Back here in the back, Men in Black. I don't foresee Men in Black, anything happening to Men in Black for a while. I think they probably might need to code fish. But I can't get that down in there. I grabbed it and did it really quickly. I don't know. I have no idea on that one. Hey, Jonathan. Happy New Year, everybody. Jonathan, Spin the Compass. Madison, is it Jonathan or is it Madison today? But yeah, they just did a really good Portofino Bay video. Check it out. Really, I enjoyed it as much as I'm over at Portofino, and I'll watch somebody else's coverage of Portofino and their take on it. Yeah, enjoyed it. Love the graphics you used in that, Jonathan. It's really, really good. I can tell you put a lot of work in that. A lot of work into that video. And here I am, Mr. Lazy. I just love doing live streams, so I don't like editing. Jonathan, thank you, Jonathan. How we doing? Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year, guys! One guy was into it, and that one guy he was not having it. All right, so this area of the park here, best cooling fan on property, I believe, is right here. That's the one that's the most consistent, I believe, in both parks is that cooling fan here. So they just use this for the show for, I guess there's maybe some cheer shows back here, some other stuff back here, but mainly for HHN, for the show for HHN. So this is a big spot here that doesn't really get used that a lot. I've seen a lot of speculation videos, what's going to happen in 2025, 2024, what they're going to do. And a lot of times they'll have Diagon Alley expanding over into here. I don't think that's going to happen definitely anytime soon. Just not one of those. I don't think this is high on the radar. But I do think they do need to have something else back here, because it's need another people eater to take off some of the pressure, because when they get the replacement for Rip Ride Rocket, and everybody will be there. Yeah, they are aggressive. You know, I don't pay much attention to them. I just don't even look over there. The only reason I even say anything because he jumped out there and was waving. But yeah, Jonathan, I got was going to try to go to Epic today and look at the price. I looked at the price of it. It was $199 before pass holder discount. And when you got your pass holder discount, it dropped down to $179. So I do not foresee me going to Epic Universe for a long time. I've got enough B-roll from over there. If I want to do something, I could do pretty much whatever I want to, any kind of video that I want to do over there. Definitely don't need to go over there for B-roll. KD Orlando. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Something does need to happen there. Yeah, I think you did a really good job with that. I think you did a really good job with that video, Jonathan. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I've shot 2 videos over there, 3 videos, and I just never have posted them. Oh, we got Celestina playing back here. Wonder how far along she is in the show here. Hopping Pot is busy. Fountain's getting people wet. Let's watch Celestina here.
Or release you from a cell, but to make the season so bright, it's not like a holiday sale. Season's greetings, my lovelies, and welcome to a very special holiday celebration. As you know, this first song is the title track of my latest Christmas album, Nothing Like a Holiday Spell. It's already ballooned to the top of the charts, and you can hear it playing around the clock on the Wizards Wireless Network. And nothing could make me happier, because I just love crooning a classic holiday tune. Here we go to feel that Christmas glow, I've got just the spell for you. Joy to love and bring to life, whatever slow, make your Yuletide dreams come true. Nights are the highest low, the moment is now, together we love it, but our friends, family, friends as well. We're ready for a holiday, I love a holiday, nothing like a holiday spell. Merry Christmas, lovelies.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Celestina.
Thank you. Thank you. You are appropriately kind. Do you hear that? That's the rhythm of the islands. Christmas doesn't just cast its spell over the British Isles, my friends. It enchants people all over the world. Happy your Christmas, Christmas come to me. Happy your Christmas, calling out to me. Happy your Christmas, we waited so long to summon your magic with a Christmas song. Happy your Christmas, come bring out the joy. Happy your Christmas,
right, so that's I'm not going to hang out for too long there.
I think there's one over here.
What if I'm the match finish?
A lot of people doing spells back here right now. It's 70-minute wait right now for Green Gots. The line starts here. Yeah, $179 for a ticket for Epic. Way too much. Way too much. That's gosh, that's a third or a quarter, between a third and a quarter of the annual pass, I believe. I got to look at canceling my Volcano Bay. That's going to be closed for the majority of the year. There's no reason to pay for that, and on that upgraded ticket for that. So I don't know if you noticed how many people were back there at the hopping pot, but there is only about a third of the people in there that was back there at the hopping pot getting a butter beer.
We are also.
Well, chase them rabbits out there this afternoon. Did you get a puppy for Christmas? A beagle puppy for Christmas? Or you raise beagles?
Up here to the left.
This is diagonal.
So it's definitely a lot warmer than it was yesterday. It's 66, 68 right now down here. I saw 80 there 1 or 2 days, or Thursday, Friday maybe. High 78 there a couple of days through the weekend. Then it drops back down next week again, but it's still yet above average next week. So that is good. It's good for the golf course, good for the parks, good for the golf. Good all the way around. 60-minute wait time here.
I'm just gonna watch.
So I don't see anything happening in this area here now. And that's the reason why I do not think they'll do a Fast and Furious drift here, is because of they already have Fast and Furious here. Just do not see them having two of those in the park, and there's been no rumors floating around about replacing that. A lot of people back there getting pictures with Jaw or with Bruce. But yet, I think it might be the same coaster. I think it's going to be themed. It's going to be themed differently, and we'll talk about that here in a few minutes. Yeah, it'll be here before you know it. It'll be here before you know it. That's be light till 9 o'clock, and be talking about HHN before we know it. Before we know it, we'll be talking about HHN. I'll start seeing the speculation. I already started seeing them. You see them. It's no more than over with, and the people are starting to speculate. I've not seen the beat builders in a while. I think I caught a little bit of them last week. Maybe about a minute or minute and a half of it.
I've never been on the MIB. The other day I had this little.
All right, so now we're getting into the meat of what's happening in 2026 here in studios. I guess the biggest speculation is Rick Bride Rocket's replacement, when it's going to open up. We'll go by and take a look at it and see what they've got. See what's going on up there by the Hard Rock. And we're going to slide back here and take a look back here. But I've already been back here. There is nothing really to look at. You can see a excavator and see some pipe back there, but I can't tell what it's for. It doesn't look like it's for casings or anything. Guess the big thing here that we need to talk about is Finnegan's. Finnegan's will be under a, I don't want to say severe, because I do not know what is really going to go on, but they're going to be closed for a significant amount of time next year. They're going to be closed for a good bit of time, maybe up towards a year. They just redid the bar a couple of years ago, but they will be putting an outdoor bar here. I think it's probably going to be on this side here. I would say it's probably going to be over here on this side. Just do not see them trying to put anything over here on Delancey Street where they got the Blues Brothers show. But Finnegan's will be closed for renovation. It will remain Finnegan's. I do not see them changing that out. Probably new paint and new bathrooms. The bathroom in there was a little beat up last time I was in it. But I think the bar will be over here. across from Avenue Eats. So they will put the bar down here. I don't probably like one of these food trucks they have over here. But this would be a lot better site for it than the Mardi Gras tribute store. Now that's another story. Where will they be putting the Mardi Gras tribute store? Hopefully, hopefully we have a good store this year. Last couple of years has been really good. Really enjoyed those. But here's Firehouse Engine 89 here. Trying to stay out of that sun there. Might be able to get up on the steps over here and see something. A little bit more shade over here than there was earlier. All right. See a lot of ribbon back here for caution tape right here. So they've got something going on here. Just trying to see what this looks like. There's some type of metal right here on the corner here. This is the pipe I was talking about earlier. Do not know what that is being used for. It's not like the casings for the other side up there. Some cinder blocks laying around back here, but there is no track appearing yet. There's some stuff that's right here behind these. They do have the crane back here, so the crane might be doing something back here. Definitely not up in the air. So when you see this crane move from back here, when we see the crane move from back here and it head up towards the front of the park, I think that's when we're going to see some vertical stuff going, and then you'll see the track start appearing. You probably won't see the track coming in, but you'll see a lot of the pillars, vertical pillars coming in first. So nothing on the wall. I've already walked and looked at the wall here. See if there's any hints at anything. There's nothing new here on the wall. So they got the building better roads for the future. You got the Battle of the Bands for Back to the Future. You got the Blues Brothers. You got the Club on the Moon there, Club Moon. You've got the daily charters here for Amity. For Amity there, that's it really. There's nothing else new. There was a business card there at some point in time. I think Kevin Heimbeck pointed that out. But nothing really jumping out there. Yes, well, they need to. Yes, that's what I did hear that, Jonathan. That might be what is going to happen is, and that might be what that's all about there, because you've got and that wall right now. You've got Back to the Future represented. You've got Jaws represented. Let's see what else. Is there anything else? Ghostbusters is represented because it's Firehouse 89. So you've got two of the classic rides that used to be here, and then they used to have the meet and greet for the Ghostbusters right there. So yes, that would be, and it's a big enough area that they could transition like that and do that. But I think I do agree with you, KD Orlando. I think you're going to see a lot of investment in these two parks. I think some of the stuff that they are going to be doing over at Epic was in the works, was in the original plan. Just kind of wanted to maybe back off, get it open, get some money flowing in, and then do that. And I think it might be the reason why. I mean, you think about all the investment that they're putting into theme parks throughout the world. You got the one in England going in. You got the one out in Texas. You've got the permanent HHN houses that's going in various cities across the country. The one thing I do not got an excavator here, and I think there's like 3 excavators out front right now, which surprised me that they'd be looking at moving that much dirt out front still yet. But what I'm trying to figure out earlier, because it did seem like this big well, this big drill that's back here, or here now, it was back in the back set up. But yeah, that was set up in the back, and it's not, the head is up there in the air. It's about, I guess, 40 feet down from the very top is the drill head, and then you can see the drill going all the way down. But yeah, that was in the back of the park. That was out by the water for the longest time. Yeah, it doesn't come with the weather. Yeah, it's going to be that's what's surprising. That's what surprised me the most about that. And you would think, with everybody that comes over here from Europe, do they stay and go to that park over there, or they come over here and do all of this over here? And that's just a supplementation to everything. I don't think, and I keep hearing that it's cheaper right now to go to Japan and go to Disney World in Japan than it is to go to Disney or Disneyland. I keep hearing that. I've not looked into it. See what the tickets are and all of that. So I have no idea on that. But I have heard that and I've seen it several different times. All right, so we're going to head over into Islands of Adventure. I'm going to stop here at the Hard Rock first, show you what's going on there. If they've not shut that area down. I was up there yesterday. Did not probably just need to do regular videos on that. But anyway, we're going to take a look at it. I hate not stopping and looking at it. Oh, I can't show you in here. Still a lot of Christmas merch. Did not see anything really new. I'll show you my new favorite shirt. I did not realize that my Back to the Future t-shirt was as worn out as it was. Went back into the film vault, and I thought they had changed the color on it, but no, it's just that worn out. I like these coffee cups here. Now, that is about a 10 cupper, ain't it? Microwave and dishwasher safe. That could hold at least 10 cups of coffee. That would be That'd be two of my pots. But yeah, I like this design here. Best vacation ever. I like that, but I like the color better on the women's than I do the men's. Don't like the gray, but I love the design. So, I guess, let's see at women's. Just to cut on the arms there. Did not notice that. But look here, we're going to Christmas store here. All right, so I see no indications of that yet. Somebody's left their cup in here. But I see. Oh, let's see here. Maybe no. I think all this merch here, they would be able to move that into the stores over in Seuss Landing and sell it over there also. So I would be very surprised if they did any of the Grinchmas stuff. So they've already moved everything else out there in the center of the store there, it looked like. But we'll look on our way over. And I would love to go back over. I find myself watching. I watched a Godzilla movie the other night that I had never seen. It was King Ghidorah and Godzilla, and it was. I might have seen it, but because it seemed like when they went back in time to drop off the little King Ghidorah little babies, because there was 3 of them. I mean, I just watched that the other night, and I don't remember. I remember it, but I don't remember it. I've not completed the whole movie yet, but yeah, I find myself watching a lot of those movies. I bought my son all of those. He has all of those on DVD. I bought I bought collections of those. Love doing that on Saturday night, staying up. Yeah, I saw Five Nights at Freddy's stuff this week that had not been reduced, that they had brought back out, which really surprised me. All right, so we're going to head over to Islands of Adventure first. So we are going to stop here at the Hard Rock. More palm trees. Yes, I mean, that's what I love about that DreamWorks area back there. It is a lot of shade. Now, I say that about Hollywood. Hollywood is really, really hot. New York is hot back there. I do think that Universal does a lot better with their cooling stations than they do over at Disney, over in the. I do know the cooling. I like the way they set those cooling stations up in the over in Jurassic, there by Jurassic River Adventure. I think those are really good, but that will be closed down for refurbishment. I think 7 months or 8 months this year is when they're going to close that down. Closing it down in January. That's the reason we're going over to Animal Kingdom Saturday. Try to get over there as early as I possibly can Saturday morning. Take a look and see what all is going on over there. Well, we want to go up here. Good sign there. There's somebody up on the balcony. So we'll go up. So there's 2 excavators here. I guess maybe that drill has been sitting there for a while. But yet, looking forward to Mardi Gras. Only have really a month. We'll be in the Mardi Gras season. I love Mardi Gras. And if I did a top 26 park, that would probably have a lot of influence on my decisions on what parks, because I frequent studios the most, and that's probably because of the Mardi Gras HHN. I love the park during those points and times. So I guess they have these excavators back there, and I could have swore that was covered last week. I see more rebar sticking up here, so they're going to do the concrete casings here. They've got that big, heavy concrete pad underneath of these, so they will not move. I chat GPT'd it the other day, and I cannot think of all the information here. I will bring that down with me one of these days this week. And we'll talk about that maybe in the next, maybe do an update video. Yeah, I figured this out, I guess 2 or 3 weeks into it. Did not think about it. But yeah, they've not surprised me. Why close it down if you don't have to? Looks like they've got some of this rebar here has been put together to make something. That's going to be a concrete pad for something. And look at all the rebar here they have. They've got so much rebar here. These right here, you can see those are bolts. Those will go on top of the caissons over here that they've got that's still yet not been formed up. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 5th one there to pour concrete in. It's got to be more back here because I'm only seeing 1 or 2 back here. So there's going to be some more of those. So those will be going in this week probably. But the track is going to be over here, coming around, it looks like, going almost all the way down to the water, because you can see down there, there must be some type of loop or something here, because right beside the fence of that new path, there is 1, 2 over there right now, and I see more rebar over there. So there's probably going to be pouring more caissons over there. These here, I could have swore that was covered up last week. That's what's got me confused. I see a lot of rebar right here that's new. Just right over top. I'm trying to get my finger in here. Just right over top of this one here, you can see there's rebar there between those and that fence there. So that's new. Oh yeah, love that song. I got to picture you. To take a turn in Japanese. Yeah, I think they'll be vertical here in a month. There's some more of the concrete caissons right there they'll be putting over top of those. But these are all done. Can you see what's on this pallet right here? It looks like it's rebar. But look at the amount of rebar they have here. That form there is already formed up. I don't know if it's in place. I don't see any grading stakes. See a lot of electrical sticking up here. Just don't know what that drill, they moving that drill around with and what they're doing with that drill. Because that drill set over here for a month and a half doing something. But yeah, they more caissons. Look at the amount of caissons here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Versus here, there's 1, 3, 5, 7. There's just over there. That must be a real high stress level going to be in this section right here. Look at the amount of caissons and pillars they've got up here to connect to go vertical on versus this area here. So that's going to be a high stress, high load area over there, and that must be the reason they've got all of that rebar there. I'm going to snap a picture of my big camera so I can take a look at it later on. All right, so I got some pictures of that, so I can I'll upload that in a chat GPT and tell it what it is and see what it comes up with. See what it tells me. But yeah, there's a lot going on there. And I'm sorry I'm spending so much time here, but this is the most important part of this whole video right here. Do not know yet, Kelly. Do not know. Do not know what this is. It's like Jonathan from Spin the Compass speculated there. It might cover all three. It might cover Jaws. It might cover Back to the Future. And it might cover Ghostbusters. There's just a lot of this. This could be one ride. This could be one portion of it here. This could be themed to something. You could have something themed in the middle. Then you could have the dark. It would definitely be one ride. It might have 3 different sections to it, or 2 different sections to it. It might be, and I think that might be what's going on back there on that wall. I have heard speculation on that, but Jonathan from Spin the Compass just mentioned that a little while ago in a comment. So that might be what's going on back there. It might be 3 different sections of it. So you might have Ghostbusters in one section, Back to the Future in another section, and then in the ride vehicle, not change, but kind of have all 3 themes to it at the same time. Maybe. It's going to be, cannot wait for it though. They're moving really quick on that. Let me know what you think in the comments. What you think. What are you looking forward to most with that? What do you think it's going to be? I think it's got to be as big a draw as Velocicoaster, whatever it is in Hagrid's. So they're not going to put something in there that's not going to be as big a draw than those coasters. So saw some raindrops there or something, and there is not a cloud in the sky. But yet, let me know what you think in the comments. And I've not said it in a while, but make sure you hit that like button for me. The more likes we get, the more people that it will put this in front of. But yet, just kind of what is going on in 2026 there in Universal Studios. What I think is going to happen. I can't don't spend as much time as I used to watching videos and speculation videos, because so many people have different takes on it. I've not had time to really watch anything lately.
Of course I see the sun.
So there's, so they got a family there. Somebody was asking me last night, how does this work out now with the facial recognition? I don't think the facial recognition has any issue of speeding up or slowing this process down. It's the people coming in and how they have their tickets is the issue. So it's a human issue. It's not the machines or the way they're doing it. It's just the way the readers, how the people when they're coming in, how they're coming in. So it's not the that's not the issue. It's the just people how they if you got a family of 6 and you've got one person that's got all those tickets on their one phone, that creates an issue, especially when they can't remember, well, this ticket's for this one, and they got a small child or something like that that's not moving up, not listening or something. That's when you start running into a lot of issues with that system. All right, so I guess the first area we need to hit through, and we're going to go right through Seuss Landing, and let's head back to the Lost Continent. And then we'll talk about some other stuff back in Hogsmeade.
If we get out of here soon.
Oh, I don't. There's some people saying that it's going to be done 2026. Velocicoaster took them 2.5 years to do Velocicoaster. And I don't know. And that was from start to finish. So they closed that down right at the start of HHN, that Rip Ride Rocket. I can't remember the exact date on it. So it's only been closed down for 6 months. So you're looking at maybe 2 years. I would say summer of 2027 at the latest. So that would be a year and a half, which would be right, because that's a year and a half. It's been closed down for half a year already. So I think that sounds pretty decent. 2 years. Yes, they do. I think they need to. Disney does it more often than Universal does. You know, they do the pass holder month or something like that. I don't, and it's mainly when they do that, it's mainly in the morning when they do that. I think starting this weekend, we get early park admission, I believe, to come in. So I might do a update on Green Gots because that would be the same how to attack the park if you're staying in one of the resorts without express, because the express pass portion will be in my next hopefully one of my next videos. I just cannot get used to doing voiceovers. That doesn't seem like I was in here as much as I was last year either. Really enjoyed that late evening live stream last night, seeing the lights and everything. Just doesn't seem like I've been in the park that much later in the evening. All right, so this area here of the park is 100% safe. There is nothing going to happen in this area of the park. One, I think it was too big of a battle with Dr. Seuss's wife to get this property. And it's such a popular, it's going to be popular forever. I just do not see anything happening in this area here, especially this year. The only thing that I have heard is doing a more permanent meet and greet with the Grinch. But I think if they did that, that might take away from Grinchmas. Let me know what you think. If you think that would, if they had a more permanent meet and greet here with the Grinch. And this is the area I was talking about here, this store here. This is where I bought all the Christmas stuff for my Christmas tree last year for Grinch. I had a Grinch tree last year. Yes, it's the park. That section of the park is just beautiful, especially at night. They've moved stuff around here, but yeah, this is. I don't think they put any of that Grinch stuff on sale. They just move it over to here. They sell that year round. It's not specific to Christmas. Here we have some Who's out here. And they've all grown into their noses. They've all grown into their noses also. Charlie in the Sky was a 50-minute wait. Dixie, the Grinch. This is the meet and greet. Honk Honkers meet and greet area here for the Grinch. That looks like that's well over 2 hours right now. It's only 85 minutes. So that is slowed down a little bit, but 85 minutes to see the Grinch. Now you would get that year round. That's a people eater. The way I look at it, you've got people standing in that line. So that is a people eater. All right, so here is the big speculation for the years coming here. They just redid this bridge, the decking on this bridge back here. But they had filed a permit to start leveling back areas of this section of the park here in Islands. And then they pulled that permit and got another permit. And the other permit was for 15 acres. So essentially, everything on this right-hand side here would have been inside the 11-acre area back over to studios. So this whole area right here was set, is set for demolition at some point in time. Speculations is going to be something really big. They've got to have a big draw in here because the Lost Continent, you had Merlins back here, you had dueling dragons back here, you had Merlin's Forest, which was eaten up by Hagrid's. When they pulled out dueling dragons, or the whole Hogsmeade took that whole area up. So this was a bigger area at one point in time. Don't think they're going to reface this and be something similar to this. I think they're going to go in a completely different direction because you could go all the way up here, all the way up in here. So, and they've used a lot of props before that they've moved out of here. Now this fountain here, I've seen this one here. That fountain there has been working for years now. The one over here on the right-hand side has not been working all the time. But speculation is One Piece, which is Japanese anime that's 20 some years old. It's got its own little thing on Netflix right now, live action. A lot of speculation, and this is where that purchase of Warner Brothers Discovery would have come into play if Comcast would have bought and bid on that. That is where this would come into play at, and that would be Lord of the Rings. Comcast could have got some rights to that. Now, if they would have bought Warner Brothers Discovery, they would not be paying franchise fees also on Harry Potter. That's who owns, because they would have had HBO and all that. And then the third speculation is going back to Pokemon, Pikachu, all that. Some speculation on that. Wicked, possibly. I don't see that being the whole dedicated park area. And then there was some speculation on Zelda. And I think they would keep all of, because when you look back at some of the stuff when they were building Epic Universe, the creator of Zelda was over there at Epic Universe and has pictures over there with Comcast president. I don't know his name, but there were a lot of bigwigs over there from Comcast, and that creator of Zelda was over there. But yeah, pretty much everything on the right-hand side was in that 11 acres. Now, when they increased it to 15 acres, that moved all over here to this side also. So it is the left and the right side is all in that 15 acres. So that's a lot of property back here. A lot of demoing at one time, which would take the loop out, so you would not have that loop all the way around the park. It would only be partial there. You go into Hogsmeade, double back out, go down the Velocicoaster through Discovery Center. So that would be, that would kind of make it a little bit harder to get into. Now this was Sinbad. The Sinbad show was in there. They use that sometimes for in the mornings. You get some walk around in the morning in there. I was just looking to see if they had any new merch out front. Nothing new. They use that for a walk-in for the queue area for Hagrid's a lot. Yeah, they it's going to be some type of IP. It's going to be some type of IP. They just I don't see them. They could expand this down into there. I just don't see them doing that because of. I think they would have went after. Whew, 4 hours right now for Hagrid's. The wait time is 4 hours for Hagrid's. That's it's one of the longest wait times I've seen this year for Hagrid's. Yes. Yeah, I walked back there. They just haven't, they've not changed any merchandise out in there for a while. They didn't, in years past, they had done an overlay with that, with the monsters, the classic movie monsters. They have not done that. They've not done that. They did not do that this year. I'm hoping they do it with Mardi Gras. Did not really care for the Dead Coconut Club. Just don't get into the drinks that they do for Christmas. So this area here, Forbidden Journey. And these screens, I forget how old this is already. The screens that they used in here, you're really starting to see the wear on the screens for the Forbidden Journey. Avatar, Flight of Passage is half as old as these screens are. And I'm already seeing the degradation in those screens the last time I was over there for Flight of Passage. So Flight of the Hippogriff right now is 80 minutes. 80-minute wait time for the Flight of the Hippogriff. But I think this is going to be one of the next bigger upgrades. Here will be new screens, 8K resolution, if not better, here because of the degradation in these. And I think that will help out a lot with them people that get motion sickness also, is if they had better screens in here. I don't think they would, I don't think you'd have as many complaints on that. The screens they used in Ministry of Magic are great. It's kind of hard to tell what's not and what is real over there. But yeah, we'll hit the Halloween store on the way back out, because for some reason I like just going down and looking at Velocicoaster wait time and cutting through the Discovery Center and showing that instead of walking through the arch for Jurassic Park. But yeah, the screens here, I think they need to replace these screens. I think that will be a big upgrade. Those are probably 1080, jumping up to 4K or 8K screens would be such a big, or projections would be such a big upgrade. I don't think that will happen this year. I think it will happen in 2027. It might even be later. They might not even do it. I mean, it's just one of those things that I wish that we could see getting done, because I think that would be I think that would be just a really big upgrade for there. So we got a lot of cheer starting here, it looks like, because we're going to be heading over and doing some of the Disney resorts also. I need an editor.
Hey, this way. You gotta wait.
And Jurassic ride and the whole ride.
So I can tell you this, the little bit of difference in the temperature of being back here and being in this shade has been drastic. 265 right now, so that jumped up 25 minutes for Haggard's from us walking by it 10 minutes ago. So the wait time for Haggard's right now is 265 minutes. The trick for Haggard's is whatever wait time they've got that posted at right before park close is usually half to 2/3 of what it will actually take you. So if the park closes at 10 o'clock tonight, come back here, and you've not had enough park time. Say you only came in around lunch. You've only been in for 10 hours, and you didn't get Haggard's in because of the wait time for that. Just wait until 5 minutes or 10 minutes before park closes. Come in, get in line, and they will close it down behind you at park close time. And so you'll get an extra hour, 2 hours of park time. And honestly, the best time to ride it is at night. For me, I love riding Haggard's at night. It's the best time to ride it. All right, so here we are at All Hallows Eve Boutique. It's probably my favorite store usually, especially during overlay times. All right, so we've got a lot of bride stuff in here right now. There's Dracula's. Oh, what do we look at these? Look at this collection. That is cool. Oh, they got everybody in here. This is cool. I don't know how I've missed these. Scarecrow, Chucky. You got the Bride, you got Frankenstein. So they're blind boxes also. Let's see here. It says blind box series 1, Chucky and the Scarecrow. But what do we have here? So here you've got Chance, you got Jack, you got the Bride of Frankenstein. They're all listed as blind boxes. So you'll be trading for these. But that is, I like those. Those are cool. There's Frank here. That's new. I don't think I've seen this one. $70 for that. Le Fiancé de Frankenstein. If these were just a little bit softer, those were just a little bit softer, I'd wear those. So these here are not blind. Look at Frankenstein here. $25 for that. Look at the chain. It got a little chain on it. That's cool. But see, thank you so much for bringing me in here. Oh, look at the Scarecrow. Wow. That is cool. I think I like these better than the other ones here. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what we got here. Most of these are Frankenstein. They're all Frankenstein and the Scarecrow. But that is cool. I like that. I did not see that over in the other store. Look at the creature. It's cool. Some Frankenstein, and then you've got, I don't know if these are ornaments or I guess they're ornaments, but they would weigh a limb down. I mean, they'd weigh an oak limb down. They're so heavy. And they've got some more of these. Collect all 8 nightmares. That's same ones. Chance, Jack. Really cool though. Oh look! Oh, we got some new. Be kind, not a monster. I guess this is all Christmas stuff. I've not been in here. A headless Frosty the Snowman. That's cool. Got the black cat and the pumpkin. Oh, look at how that is a scary there. Santa Claus with a mask, a demon behind him there. There's Santa Claus. But yeah, that Nutcracker is really scary there. Yeah, they do look really good. Oh, they got some grumpy bears over here. Hey, yeah, I'm loving those those little dolls. They're cool. Oh, that's funny. Look at that coffee cup. Chucky's shoe. Good guys. How much is this? 30 bucks. That is a lot of coffee right there. You know, they used to have a Jim Beam. One of the decanters from Jim Beam. Old, what is that? An old Merle Haggard song, I believe. I think it's an old Merle Haggard song. Tipping the canteen or tipping that decanter up and drinking it from his toes, which was really cool. So we'll have to check. We'll have to keep an eye out for those. I really like those though. Those are cool. So this part right here will be gone. This is probably one of the biggest draws in here. Of what's left is this fountain for the Lost Continent. I mean, since Poseidon's Fury is closed, Sinbad's is closed, Merlin's Forest, nothing in Merlin's Forest because that's all Hogsmeade. So that is just crazy that fountain is the only thing left right now. Really. I mean, other than it's just a walkthrough area. Just come in here, get something to eat, maybe right here at Fire Eaters, maybe over here at the Kebabs, Mythos. That's all it is right now. Just a place to come in, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, sit down, chill out. Then you got this little meet and greet show here that they'll do here. But that's it. That is it, folks. The
No, that's it.
No, we were up there.
that was cool, wasn't it? That Nightmare Nightcracker.
I know you. Because this is right next.
Yeah, I love that store. I don't think they have anything. I mean, they've got over at Epic, they've got some similar to that, but nothing as close to that. Happy New Year. Came in just in time for the Monosaurus roll. So you rode this 4 times in a row, taking my little guidance there from me. This is the area right here I was talking about. See, now they might not have it blocked off. So guess where we're going? We're going down there. We are going down there. They don't have that blocked off right now. It's best viewing area for the Monosaurus roll back there. This is still yet my favorite ride. I love Velocicoaster. Into the roll. Oh, wow. Good shot if she got that timed good. But yeah, that's the reason I brought the big camera today. I'm going to set up over here and see if I can't not time lapse. I want some of the catch the see if I can catch a picture of the Velocicoaster going through with the light trail. Oh wow! Huh? Not on me. If it wasn't going through, if I didn't hear me. My gimbal just died. I'm not too happy with the DJI mics. I'm not happy with the gimbal that I bought this year. Probably need to take my mics back, buy something else. Take my mics back to Best Buy and have them send those in. I've got one mic that will not connect at all. For some reason they disconnected right before the live stream today. So I had to go back through and reconnect those. This here is the gimbal, and it is nowhere near, it's advertised as 8 hours. With my phone, and I'm using a Samsung Galaxy 23 Ultra, I might get 4 hours. So evidently the charger that I had it on was not working. I mean, I've got cords everywhere. So I'm thinking about just upgrading and getting a Hohem that I can use on my DSL, I mean my big camera. I'm carrying this around with me. This is the Canon EOS R6 with a 24 to 105 right now is what I've been carrying with me here. Usually when I do videos with it, I use a 16 millimeter 2.8, and then I've got a 50 millimeter lens 1.8 that I'll use also. But I wanted to be able to reach all the way across the pond out there this evening. So that's the reason I brought the other bigger lens in. Didn't have as good of low light ability, but I can zoom out to zoom. I can zoom with it. So the next encounter is 540, and you can see the line is pretty stacked up right now. You go in and meet Blue. Yeah, this camera, well, this phone is so big, and you put those mics on it, it just drains that battery quick. Wasn't enough of a gimbal. My previous two gimbals I had would not even thinking about they wouldn't hold the camera up, the phone up. So I had to buy something. But I will probably venture into the Hohem territory here at some point in time. So we're not talking about River Adventure here. So River Adventure will be closing down in January. It's going to be closed for an extended amount of time. probably upwards of 8 months to a year. It will be closed. So that take that into consideration. You'll have this closed. You got Rip Ride Rocket gone for right now. So that is 2 of your bigger rides that you would use for Express Pass to be able to ride. So you got to ask yourself, I did not check the prices of Express today, but I would say it was probably in that $240 range for park to park, unlimited, if not more. Jonathan from Spin the Compass covers that pretty in depth with his Portofino Bay video, I believe. Kind of breaking that down. For a family of 4, $240 a day, $1,000. That's the price of your room. Maybe even 2 nights. You get lucky and you book out far enough in advance, and that's another tip is the farther you book out, you can always change your reservation. And if they give a cheaper price, all you got to do is keep checking it, and they will give you that cheaper price. So Kong is down right now. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, you take that. You got Kong's out, Rip Ride Rocket's out, River Adventure's out. So that's three rides. They're not giving you that discount on. I don't think they're giving you a discount on the amount of rides that are down. So like I said, I have ridden everything in this park. I've got a video on it. Came in early entrance. During that time that I was getting early entrance for my pass. So that would have been in January last year. So you look back at that video. I think I ride everything before 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, except for Popeye and Bluto's Bill's Rat Barges. I did not ride that ride. So I rode everything in this park before 2 o'clock. So that worked out pretty good for me that day. And I'll try to shoot that video again here. Thinking of going to Myrtle Beach next weekend. I will be traveling back and forth to Myrtle Beach a lot more than I have been in the past. Gina will be coming down here less. So she's coming down for Mardi Gras, opening weekend of Mardi Gras. So I'm debating, probably might go home next weekend and drive up Friday night or Friday, come back Saturday. Or come back Sunday, I'm sorry, come back Sunday. Something along those lines. All right, so this area here, will there be anything happen here? Gasoline Alley in this area in Toonland. Don't know if they have the IPs to put something in here. Would you pay the money? And that's where, honestly, that's where that Warner Brothers Discovery purchase would have come in handy. They could have purchased that, and IPs galore in there, and so you're not having to pay that franchise fee. Because that's what killed Myrtle Beach, the Hard Rock Park in Myrtle Beach, was one, the downturn in the economy there in 2008. But what really killed it was the franchise fees they were paying out. It was an ungodly amount of money they were paying Led Zeppelin, ungodly amount of money they were paying the Eagles, ungodly amount of money they were paying Hard Rock, because even it was just a Hard Rock name on that park. Hard Rock did not. That was cool. The moon right over top of Dr. Doom there. So yes, I mean they could have certain IPs that they could have used if they would have bid for that and got it. Because Warner Brothers Discovery's HBO Max, so anything HBO Max has. So you got Godzilla, which would have MonsterVerse. Just think about how big MonsterVerse is right now for this area here. So you already had King Kong there, so this could have been the MonsterVerse area. You could have had a Godzilla ride in here. You could have had a Rodan. I mean, there's a lot of different Mothra, a lot of different stuff you could have used in this area. And I'm sorry the gimbal went out, folks. I really am sorry about that. Well, I drive. I have not a fear of flying. I have another condition that if I was flying to Myrtle Beach, and if you know how reliable Spirit is, and something was to happen with that flight on Spirit, I couldn't handle it. I would do not want to be locked up in an airport or locked up on a plane currently. It's hard for me to sit on the runway to wait to take off. My patience is not there anymore. It's not been there for 30 years. And don't believe me, I have no fear of flying. I've jumped out of airplanes. Got no fear of flying. But yeah, okay, so this area here, this is the big speculation right now. If they would have bought Warner Brothers Discovery, with Warner Brothers Discovery, they own DC Comics. They own it. I mean, it's just this point blank. So everybody was saying, well, they're going to replace Marvel and put in DC Comics. No, it would have never have happened. No way would they have done that. Now, is this 25 years old? Yes, it is 25 years old. Can they update it? No, they cannot update it. They can update the condition of everything, but they cannot change out of the comic book era of Marvel, because that is their contract. That contract was with Marvel. It will withstand the tell of time. They have it as long as they would have wanted it. Would you replace Spider-Man, The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, with a Superman ride or something similar out of DC Comics? No, I think that's a big no. Nobody's going to do that. But yeah, they could have used it. Not in this section of the park. They could use it over in England. They could have used it. They could put something in California with DC Comics, because Disney has Marvel on that side, so they could have went in there and competed with Disney with DC Comics over there. But they're not going to give up Marvel on this side of the Mississippi. And that's just the franchise fees. Oh, you think about the franchise fees that they're paying for Harry Potter, Fantastic Beast. That is owned, those movies are owned by Warner Brothers. So they would have been buying the rights to those movies with that purchase. So they could have done anything they wanted to do with those movies and not pay that franchise fee. I don't know what's the franchise fee. I do know that it broke Hard Rock Theme Park in Myrtle Beach. I mean, it broke it. All right, so I hope everybody has enjoyed this little walkthrough. My hand's hurting. I'm holding the phone here. Yeah, that's what I say. Don't touch Spider-Man. 25 years, best dark ride ever. To me, hands down. Hands down, 25 years. It just got an award this year. So, yeah, I just don't see that ever happening. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this little New Year's Day walk around here in the parks. I know I have enjoyed it. Come down here and look at the sunset over top of Hogwarts and Velocicoaster. Everybody's got them a piping hot, caffeinated drink, as Adam the Woo would put it. Starbucks is just right there. There goes Velocicoaster over the high top. Right, so the fireworks were launched from right there. Good view over to the trolley. But yeah, beautiful day in the parks, high of 66, 68. Cooling down now, the sun's going down, so I'm gonna try to set up and try to get me a light trail picture of the Velocicoaster from somewhere over here. Probably should have brought my tripod. I brought my little tripod for the camera. So, gotta see if I can't find a good place to set up here. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty, and we'll be at Magic Kingdom tomorrow at some point in time. We'll go live to Magic Kingdom. We'll try to do some other videos over there, get some B-roll before the park gets really dark. But we'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty, and remember, Universal's calling your name. All right. We'll check I'm gonna check the comments here before we sign off. Okay. Yeah. No, they do not. Adam the Woo will be missed. That's one of the reasons why I did not do any content last week. I've been watching Adam for 8 years. Met him twice last year. But yes, he will be sorely missed, that's for sure. Salman Yusuf, thank you so much for joining us. But no, they do not do any shows here, so they could. I mean, you got a lot of expansion area here. I don't know what they could do with it, but it's just used for what they used it for, mainly. Kind of a feature to get around and go around the whole park. But we'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty, and remember, Universal's calling your name.